Effective immediately, this campsite is closed due to a wildfire / prescribed fire burning in the area.
Yeah. Ice cream sandwich.
Night 2. All right, it's day 3 of our trip. This morning, probably about 8 a.m. And this is where we were yesterday, where the wind was coming in so heavy. You can see the point right back there to the right of Ryan. And man, it is not quite glass, but pretty darn close. Completely different conditions today. Great day to travel across over to Saturday, Sunday Bay. All right, here we got Dad and Ryan driving an old truck we found from back before this was a wilderness area. A little beat up. You guys think you'll get far?
Oh, that still has a few more 1,000 miles on it.
Oh, good.
It had to have been a truck though, because look at the block. Look at all the...
Looks like you're low on gas. All right, Ryan and I are out here. Just started up day 3. Just got past Big Current, and we got to this campsite that we stopped at a few years ago. We stayed the night here, so we were just paddling past, and we noticed this sign up here posted on the tree on the outer edge of the campsite. So we paddled up to see what it was, and it looks like we've got a notice from the Forest Service. I've never seen this before. Ryan, have you ever seen one of these before? No. Ryan's never seen one before. From the Forest Service, effective immediately, this campsite is closed due to a wildfire / prescribed fire burning in the area. Action being taken by the Forest Service, yada yada. Contact blank if you have any questions, which is fine because we don't have a mode or method to contact anyone. So,
or any questions.
Or we also, well, I got a few questions. Ryan doesn't have any questions, but I have some. Yeah, I think this kind of explains yesterday we heard like a motor running from our campsite, which is maybe a mile and a half away, and we just heard it all day, a constant motor buzzing. So I'm not sure if that had something to do with this or what. Hopefully there's not a wildfire on this whole western part of the lake, and because then we'd have trouble finding camp spots, and also don't want to mess with a wildfire. So Ryan, any other thoughts?
Nope.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Maybe get an update here at some point. We'll see.
Me either. Made it to Sunday Bay today. How many miles? About 9 or 10 probably. Nice big campsite. A nice fire grate. It's currently being protected by a snake. It's not very thick, but he's pretty long. Out fishing, trying to catch some supper, but if we can't do that, at least we're getting some firewood and a nice dead log here. Big dead tree. There's a guy out on the end of it grabbing branches.
Howdy.
Now, we didn't bring the saw with us, which would have been smart, but a lot of this stuff you can just break.
That one
one's going.
I don't think it is.
It's split, but way down by my foot. There we go. Oh, stay dry.
It's a pretty big tree, huh?
Could just walk in the water to get this stuff.
Just fell off right there. There's the bottom of this tree. And there's the top. Our bobbers still up, unfortunately.
All right.
Just caught keeper walleye right here on these rocks. We were pulled up along right there, and we started to float away. We were about to just move down to the next hole, and then my bobber went under, and let's take a gander. Not a bad looking fish. Gonna try to catch at least one more, right? Did I say 2 each?
Right. Yeah, we're getting at least one more.
Sam got bit off right here, so he's got to retie. Got our wood. We're out here trying to catch anything but pike. Look what we're doing. Catching pike.
Pretty nice though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Good fighter.
Yeah, really good fighter.
Unhooked himself too.
Always a plus. Sam just caught a walleye. Pretty nice one.
We're gonna let it go. Dad and Mike and Ryan already filled up the stringer, but it's nice to have my good...
Everybody's catching walleye.
Yeah, it's nice to have my first keeper-sized walleye of the trip. So, didn't really expect it in this back bay. We came back here for bass and we've caught a pike and a walleye so far. So we'll do a little CPR, catch, photo, release. And he's back into the water.
And there he goes.
Just sitting there. All right. Ryan just got his first smallie in the boat.
And it is a hog. Try to get this hook out of there.
Pretty diverse little bay back here. That's 3 fish and 3 species. Oh,
They're all decent size.
Yeah, all could have been eaten size, but we already got supper. Nice.
Wow. That's a big bass.
That's a good looking smallie. Here, put them up against your arm and try to measure, or like your knee or something.
It's from
middle finger to elbow at least.
Yeah.
A little bit past.
Probably past that.
All right, so we're here. This back bay keeps on giving. Ryan and I just had a sick double. I've got a pike on the line on this flicker shad. Ryan just caught a sick walleye. We were reeling in. We couldn't decide who should get the net. He thought his wasn't very big.
Probably about 23 or 23 and a half.
All right, we got a guess of 23 and a half.
I want to get this hook out of him though.
For the walleye, we're gonna get that back into the water as quick as we can. And then I got this pike we're keeping fresh here. I don't want to mess with those treble hooks right now.
Oh, look at this.
So, oh man, hold it sideways. What a beautiful fish.
Wow. I love it.
All right, you wanna switch him back into the water?
Jeez, he's still
sharp fins, he's still
thrashing.
feisty.
All right, let me take over here. I can net that too if you want me to. This is just chaos.
He's going after the pike.
No way.
He swam right behind him. Jeez. This is chaos.
Did he swim away, the walleye?
Yeah.
Oh, he jumped in the boat.
I should have had that GoPro on. You jumped right into it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Here, I got the pliers here.
Jeez, that's a big pike too. What a double.
Yeah, no.
What a double. Couldn't decide at first. Sam's like, here, let me get that net. And I was like, yeah, I don't think mine's that big. Then we saw that it was a walleye. Changed our mind.
Kerplunk.
Wow. Great fun. Great family fun out here on Crooked Lake, Sunday Bay area. Ooh.
Close to time to paddle back, but I don't want to yet. We might be a little late for supper, Dad.
All right, we got Chef Mike running a master class on how to fry up some walleye.
That's right.
What do we use for breading, Mike?
It's the Louisiana, New Orleans style with real lemon.
All right.
Ooh, that good.
All right. Smells delicious.
Who said that? Who said that?
Sun setting on the lake, starting to go down. Not quite setting yet. We got about 3 hours till sunset. But it's a start. We're gonna be eating good tonight.
Grease, it's hot.
What's up? Ryan, rocking the fish of the day shirt. Comes fully fitted, one size fits all on this trip.
Yep.
With a hood.
Oh, let me.
Looking cozy. What's your reading material here?
Oh, we've got Minnesota's Arrowhead Real Estate Guide. You've got Ely, Tower, Cook, Babbitt, and Orr.
All right. What's your price range for a cabin right now?
$5 or less.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
Ryan, fishing topwater with a baby torpedo.
Love
Just
to see it.
hooked into this beautiful smallie.
Yep. Pretty close to the boat too.
Just great colors on that fish there.
Ooh, let it go.
Real good fighter too.
Oh yeah.
That might have fought better than your 19-incher.
Maybe. I don't know.
Pretty
Wasn't
good.
too good, but then at the end it started going on a run. Ooh, might be bigger than I thought. This is definitely the biggest one I've caught so far.
Ryan with another Slobosaurus toaster of a bass. Again on the yellow baby torpedo.
Look at that.
Give me a smile while you hold it sideways.
That thing's huge. That might be 20.
Look at its top fin. It looks like it got bit off.
Yeah. You think that's
Here.
20?
Let's look at that top fin. A little bit off. Ryan just hooked into another smallmouth on the topwater tonight. Still using that yellow torpedo. Man,
Yep.
they're just kind of... We're just fishing shorelines, not looking for any habitat too fancy. Going into these little bays. And we're going to see the master netter with a self net here. See the technique. Wow. Looks great. How's that one look?
He's smaller, but I mean it.
The small ones up here are like 17 inches.
Yeah.
So it's
They're
all
good
relative.
fighters too.
Yeah. Great nighttime fun. A little Saturday night action for you.
Sam just got one on the top water. And he's bringing us into shore. And so far, we've only been catching some pretty big ones out here. Much better than last night, that's for sure.
Better than that tree I caught last night.
Yeah. I'll let him.
Oh, you threw it.
That was close.
Yeah.